Part 2. We're on the back side now of the review for your test 1819, and we'll start with question 19. Question 19 says 57 and 1/10 plus 4 and 21/100 and 12 or plus 12 and 2/10. Remember, the most important thing with doing here is to line up the decimal points and then put in those zero placeholders. So 0 plus 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 2 plus 2 is 5, decimal. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 7 is 13. Bring down the 3, carry the 1. And the answer is 73 and 51/100. So that's number 19. Number 20 was $3.75 times 47. And we multiply 7 times 5 is 35. Carry the 3. 7 times 7 is 49, 50, 51, 52. Carry the 5. 7 times 3 is 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And we're done with those. Bring down a placeholder. 4 times 5 is 20. Carry the 2. 4 times 7 is 28, 29, 30. Bring down the 0. Carry the 3. 4 times 3 is 12. 13, 14, 15. Then we add 5, 2, 6, 7, 1. And there are 2 digits behind the decimal points. There's 2 digits behind the decimal point in this one. And so the final answer is $176.25. All right, number 21. This one is $14 divided by 10. So we put the dividend in the box and the divisor on the outside. Bring up that dollar sign like I showed you on the last video and bring up the decimal point. 10 goes into 14 one time. 1 times 10 is 10. 14 minus 10 is 4. Bring down the 0. 10 goes into 40 4 times. 4 times 10 is 40. 40 minus 40 is 0. Bring down the 0. 10 goes into 0. 0 times. The answer to 21 was $1.40. All right, next one, 22. 22. We've got 36. The square root of 36, it is 6. All right, next one, 23 is 897 divided by 18. And again, we put the dividend in the box. That's that first number. And we put the divisor on the outside. 18 goes into 8 0 times. 18 goes into 89. Let's think about this. 18 is close to 20. 20 would go into 89 4 times. Let's give that a shot. 4 times 8 is 32. Carry the 3. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 3 is 7. 9 minus 2 is 7. 8 minus 1 is 17. And 17 is less than 18, so we keep going. Bring down the 7. Oh, that's close to 180, so that would be close to 10 times it, but it won't, it's not 10 times it, so it's 9. 9 times 8 is 72. Carry the 7. 9 times 1 is 9 plus 7 is 16. Subtract. 7 minus 2 is 5. 7 minus 6 is 1. And of course, 1 minus 1 is 0. So the final answer here is 49 and 15/18. All right, next one, 24 is 7 and 5/8 minus 1 and 3/8. So 7 minus 1 is 6. The denominator is still going to stay 8. We can only add and subtract fractions that have common denominators. 5 minus 3 is 2, so that answer is 6 and 2/8. But we could reduce this, guys, because both 2 and 8 are even numbers. We can divide it by 2 halves. So the 6 divided by 1 whole is still 6. But then 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So the best final answer is 6 and 1/4. All right, number 25 is... let's see, 4 and 4/5 plus 2 and 1/5. 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 plus 1 is 5. And then 5 is the denominator, so we keep that. Oh, that doesn't look right. 5/5 equals 1, so the final answer is 7. All right, next one is 26. 26 is 4/5 times 2. We can only multiply fractions with other fractions. So that means we got to change this 2 whole number into a fraction. So that means we just put a line and the number 1 under it, which still keeps it equal to 2. A lot of you are putting 2 down here. That's not right. That would change the value of the 2 to make the whole 2 over 2 would equal 1, and it needs to equal 2, not 1. So that's why you put a 1 underneath the whole numbers. If you go back to that lesson that we did this, you'd see that that's what we did then. All right, 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 1 is 5. That's not a good final answer. 5 goes into 8 one time. The denominator stays the same as 5. And 8 minus 5 is 3. So the correct final answer for 26 was 1 3/5. All right, next one. What are we on? That was 26. Now we're on 27. All right, this is one where we're going to line up those decimal points again. We've got $9.43. Ooh, 72 cents. It doesn't have the decimal in it, but we need to put that decimal in it. And then we're going to add $15 here. So $15. We got to remember to put that 15 right there. Add them up. 3 plus 2 plus 0 is 5. 4 plus 7 plus 0 is 11. Bring down that decimal, carry the 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. Bring down the 5, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So the correct final answer there is $25.15. Next one, 28 is 12 times 72 cents. You know what? I'm going to make this easier for me. And I'm going to do 72 cents times 12 just because I think it would be easier to do this. They're going to be the same thing based on the commutative property, which means the order can change in a multiplication problem. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 7 is 14. Placeholder. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 7, 7. Add them up. 4, 6, 8. Now this is cents. So we could say 864 cents, but the best final answer for this would be $8.64. All right, the next one shows us these circles, and it says for number 29, it says name the shaded part. Let me see, where's this? Name the shaded part of the above circles as a reduced fraction. Okay, so 29a as a reduced fraction. So there's 2 that are shaded, so that's going to be the numerator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 total. So we've got 2 8s, and it did tell us to reduce that. So what number can we divide into both of them? Well, they're both even, so we can do 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. The final answer is 1/4. All right, next one, B. We need to write it as a decimal number. Okay, if we don't remember how to write it as decimal, we can do 1/4 times 100. Oh, wait, what am I doing? So sorry. We need to change this to have a denominator of either 10 or 100. Anything times 4 equal 10? No. Anything times 4 equal 100? Yes. 4 times, let's see, 100. I like to think of money when I think of this, 100 cents. What 4 coins equal 100 cents? 4 quarters, which is 25. So 25 over 25, 1 times 25 is 25. So 25 hundredths, which is easy to write as a decimal, and that is 0.25. We could have also, by the way, done 1 divided by 4 if we wanted to solve this and put in a decimal point here, and then put in 2 zeros and said 4 goes into 1, 0 times 4 goes into 10 twice. 10 times 4 is 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. Bring down the 0. 4 goes into 20 5 times. It would have given us the same answer either way. All right, then C was write it as a percent. Percents are based on 100. We just had this 25 hundredths, so it is 25% is what they were looking for there. All right, next one is number 30. Write the length of the segment in centimeters and millimeters. All right, I gotta put my glasses on for this. All right, guys, so for centimeters, it's in centimeters. All right, so we wanna come down here and see where does it come to. Okay, we can see clearly that it is in between 1 and 2 centimeters. Okay, so that means it's greater than 1, but less than 2. So that means it's going to be for the centimeters, 1 point something. So this is going to be in tenths, and we always need to write the metric numbers as decimals. So we're going to count how many over. Okay, well this long line here means that that's 5 right there. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So the correct answer here is 1 8/10 centimeters. Now the glorious thing about this when we write it as millimeters is we just multiply that times 10. Okay, because there are 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. And so, or we could sit here and we could count all of these little marks, and there are 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter and 20 in 2 centimeters. And so we can see that this is going to be 18 millimeters. All right, next one. We're almost done, guys. Okay, 31. What is the perimeter of a square with sides that are, ooh, look at that. Ooh, 300 centimeters. Why did I write that? I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so 300 centimeters. So that means all four sides of this square are 300 centimeters. I know why I did that. Okay, so we're going to either add them all up because it's a square because they're all the same because a perimeter is the distance around, or you could multiply 300ths times 4. I'm going to go ahead and line them up and just add them here. And 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 12. Bring down the 2, carry the 1. 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, 0 is 1. Decimal point, 0, 0, 0, 0. So the correct answer is 1,200 centimeters. That's the answer they're looking for there. All right, last problem, guys. 32. Refer to quadrilateral ABCD to answer these questions. So for 32A, which segment is parallel to segment AB? Well, guys, parallel, that word, parallel, actually has a pair of parallel lines in it, all right? And so that means they never touch, all right? So if we are looking for something that is parallel to AB, AB is right here. There's only one other line segment that is parallel to it, and that is, the correct answer is line segment DC, which you could write as DC or CD, but the best answer would be DC. All right, then B says which segment is perpendicular to segment AB. All right, so we're still looking at AB, but perpendicular, guys, that means makes a right angle, like a T. So there's only one line that makes that, and that is line segment AD. All right, now the next one is which angle is acute? Well, we know that this angle right here is right because it's got that little square in it. This one's right. Okay, so that either leaves us with this one or this one. Can you remember, an acute angle is smaller than 90 degrees. Okay, well, it's this one. All right, so, and you would not just write angle C, you would write down angle DCB. The C needs to be in the middle, okay? Or you could write angle BCD. All right, I hope this helps, guys. Our test is tomorrow. I'm going to send that home first thing tomorrow morning. Remember, no calculators. We never use calculators. Use your brain and a pencil, okay? If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks. Bye, guys.